Hello everyone, it's Mrs Edwards here. It is Tuesday the 18th of May and it is time for us to continue with our maths. So today we are carrying on our work related to 2D shapes, but today we're going to be investigating something slightly different. But first, a quick recap. These were all of the vocabulary words that we came up with yesterday, and these were all words that we knew we could use when describing different shapes, be them 2D or 3D. So my little starter challenge for you this morning is I'd like you to look at the descriptions I've done of 3 different shapes. I'd like you to read my 3 descriptions and I'd like you to work out which 3 2D shapes am I describing, please. So if you pause the video now, have a read of my descriptions and see if you can work out the shapes I'm describing. Okay, welcome back. So let's have a little look. These are the shapes I was describing. My first one was a square, my second one was an octagon, and my third one was a semicircle. Okay, so today we are going to talk about features of shapes again, and we know we can identify them by the features just as we have done. However, we know that they don't always look exactly the same. So here's my example. A triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners or vertices as we know them. And therefore we know that any 2D shape we see that's got 3 sides and 3 vertices will be a triangle. In the same idea, a square will always be a square as long as it's got 4 sides that are equal in length, has 4 parallel and perpendicular lines and 4 right angles. Even when it is turned, it is still the same. So here you go. So this is actually this shape just rotated slightly so that you can see it's still a square, it's just been rotated. However, some shapes can be drawn in a way that can change, that can see their appearance change. So have a little look here. What 2 shapes have I drawn here? Now you are probably gone straight to this one and known that this is a hexagon, Mrs Edwards, because it's got 6 sides. But I'm not quite sure what you call this one. Well, they are actually both hexagons because they've both got 6 sides and 6 vertices. The orange one is what we would call a regular hexagon because its sides are all the same length. However, this is an irregular hexagon because the sides are different lengths. However, there is still 6 of them and there is still 6 vertices, which means it is still a hexagon. So, my challenge 1, my starter challenge today is, can you correctly sort these shapes for me? Now, if you can't print it off, don't worry. You can just either write an R next to the regular and an I next to the irregular, however is easiest for you. But can you have a go through my shapes? Can you sort them into regular and irregular? Okay, well done. Okay, if you've completed that one, have a look at this. Can you go through my shapes and can you tell me the names of these irregular shapes? I'll give you a big clue. Count the amount of sides and the amount of vertices. Then use your knowledge from yesterday to help you. These are all irregular 2D shapes, but which irregular 2D shapes are they? Okay, well done if you completed that one with no problem. Platinum is a little bit trickier. You will see that there are 6 irregular shapes there, but unfortunately part of each of the shape has been covered over. And what I would like you to do now is use your knowledge so far of 2D shapes, be them regular or irregular, and I'd like you to have a prediction. I'd like you to have a sensible guess. What 2D shapes do you think are hiding underneath the black spots? And can you explain for me why you think they are what they are? you complete that, well done. Your diamond challenge is very similar to your diamond challenge from today. What similarities and what differences have you found today? Well, we've been identifying irregular and regular 2D shapes. Can you see any patterns coming through? Could you make any predictions based on the patterns you've seen? So for example, if I told you a decagon is a 10-sided shape, what could you tell me about a regular decagon and an irregular decagon? I look forward to seeing this work later, everyone. Please make sure you upload it onto Dojo or our class email. Well done for working hard this morning. I will speak to you all later. Bye bye.